Okay, friend, welcome to our ceiling. This is a tiny trainer plane. It's a very cheap plane and very easy to fly. It has L0, uh, elevator, throttle. It is a two-channel. I'm using 500 mAh battery. You can go for 900 mAh battery. So it is a trainer plane. So I kept it everything safe so that the minimum damage should follow. So I protect the flyers in the design because it's not a advanced plane. Just who want to fly. So this is the first plane we have to choose. Turning with the L is a little bit easy compared to rudder, but I have a rudder version also. You can check. So the wing is made of a completely plastic, and the fuselage is made of apron, and it has a two servo. One servo controlling the you can see one servo is controlling the and the throw you have to keep. The throw is the very important thing. See, the important point is first check your CG when you are flying. It is ready to fly plane, so check your CG. Check the throw. Throw is very important, and you should fly when there is no wind. That is also very important. Don't fly when there is a wind. When there is a wind, it will turn. The wind will control the plane, so you cannot control the plane. And minimum what I am doing 10 to 15 days practice in simulator does not break the plane. So this is a good plane. So go for unboxing. See my video for how we will unbox and how we will. This is 90% is a built plane. So it is almost ready to fly. It is not completely ready to fly. Almost ready to fly. Where you will find everything the electronics provided except the transmitter receiver you have to purchase by. Okay, thanks. So 90% of the plane is already built. Only you have to assemble and few things you have to do. So once again I will recommend, since it is a beginner plane, when you start flying the plane, before flying, at least 10 to 15 minutes you practice in simulator. Then you go for any trainer kit like hand launch kit, so that you can avoid the damage to the plane. Okay, so when you purchase this kit, you will get this total package will come to you. Here it is 90% built. Only a few things you have to do. And I have used in this kit, it is a normal 1200 kV motor. You can go for 1000 kV also. And it is a very low weight plane. So the total flying weight is around 310 to 315 grams. So let us open this pack and we start construction of one by one. So when you open this, what you will get? Just one by one I am opening. Here is the complete kit. So keep the then this cover also you have to remove. Carefully remove all the covers. Take your time. So slowly you remove all the packet. Okay, so basically the wing is made of plastic and the fuselage is made of Dacron, and it is a coated Dacron. So careful because the LiPo is there, so carefully you have to remove. This is the packet where one LiPo battery. I mean, at the kit you will find 500 mAh battery. So it will fly for only 5 minutes. Since it is a beginner plane, So flying a 5 minutes also good enough. So we have a we are in the kit. You will get a APC style blade. It is where the prof saver is also attached. So just remove all these things. We have a 2 barbecue sticks, 2 wing straps. We have two wings, 1 horizontal stabilizer you will find, 1 horizontal stabilizer, and 1 complete fuselage where servo everything is attached. Okay, here is there is a provision for rudder, but it is up to you. But we are providing only elevator and 2 servo planes. So here you will find extra deprone, and this is also you get. It is a gauge to check the 90 degree, and this is dihedral gauge, and this is middle wing strap. So few things here you will find. It is 30 mm PACs we used and 1200 kV, and 1 servo is attached here. And other servo you will find here is inside. In this hardware kit you will find a under servo where 2 linkage stopper are already attached, you will find. So we will go for later on stage. So this is 500 mAh battery and rubber band. So let's start the assemble the plane. Keep the fuselage first one side, and take the wings. These are 2 wings. This you will find. These wings are already dihedral, cut mark everything. This is a cheap plane I told. So it is a simple coroplastic and very light. So we will try to assemble this. Okay, so here this is the straps where holes are already cut everything. So just place this. You will find a center line. Just see, this is important. Center line. This is a pencil mark center line. So place it and use the glue. Take the glue and fill all the lines just one by one this side. Okay. This is the lower part. So I need, this is the right side and this is the so left side is right side. So I will place this. Just keep one hole wherever the mark is there. That line you left. See, like this. Just hold it little bit time. It will stick together. Okay. So this is also comes in the kit. No need to purchase extra things. So just fix it this thing. It will be dry up little bit, take the time. Then you observe here it is around 13 holes are there. So middle one is the 7th one. Leave the 7th one. So that means I have to place before dry. You just check 1 hole gap you will find, like 3 mm gap you will find. So do the same thing this side. Okay. Keep 1 hole gap. Okay. So here is the way. I left 3 mm gap all around. Then I am using the glue. Little bit press it so that it will stick properly. See, just give it around 1 minute time. It will dry off quickly. Okay, fine. Now it is dry off. Now what I do, because this 1 mm intentional place to get the dihedral. See, it is already cut. See, the mark is there. Exactly the hole will align together. Right. This servo later on you will servo rod also there in the wings. So before that you take the dihedral. This is the dihedral strips. So place in the middle like this. Okay. Exactly middle. It should touch to the. It should touch to this part. this part you can see, this part it should touch. So I will keep this, and in the first line, this line, see where the hole is there, you have to place like this. Okay, with placing like this, use the glue all around, starting from this side, all around use the glue here. In this way, fill the glue. Okay, then you press it. Fine. So now apply the pressure through your hand. In that way, this strap will be hold the two wing. So this two wings already made. So, but you cannot send a single wing because have a large length. So it will be difficult to make it transfer. Okay, so it's dry up almost. So just wait, take your time till it dry. Okay friends, so this is dry up already. So next thing what you have to do, this linkage servo also, this just remove the sellotape, right? Just remove this two sellotape. So here you have to place the servo. So it is a single servo which is control the L knot, because you'll find this is a metallic gear servo. Okay, so exactly it will fit. See, it is very tight fit. If you not using glue also, it will not come out. But the little bit safe purpose, you can use the glue. So you have get the dihedral. You can see this much dihedral is obtained through the dihedral gauze. Now, before attaching this control hub, linkage this push rod, what you have to do? You just center off this servo. Already servo are center off. Just you can go through. You can center off the servo easily. If you don't have initially this servo tester, you can go for your transmitter. Just take the receiver and put down any your channel number 2 or 3 LNOR you are using. So I am using channel number 4. We can go for channel number 2. Just center of the. I am using this battery provided ESC provided in the kit. So here the ESC of this crane I am using. So take the ESC link and give to the channel number 3. You can go for channel number 2. It's a L knot. It is a channel number 1. I am using channel number 4. It's up to you. So make sure that all the rates or trims are set to 0. So I am using, let us say, I will use, there are so many options we have. So go for setting, see the display. See now all my channels display trim are 0. If it is not there, just make it 0. See channel number 4 particular, all you make initially 0, right? Like this. Once it is in this manner, so use the battery. Same battery I am using once again. So just place the battery. Red is going to red. Now it is center, right? Once it is center off, you can come with your servo holder, servo horn. Remove this little bit, open up the linkage stopper. It is already fitted in the while it come from the package. So just attach this to servo like this, push rod like this, and like this. Okay, make sure it is centered. Then you just press it like this. Okay, so before attaching this make sure it should be very much parallel. So once it is parallel, you better use little bit glue here. So I am using a little bit glue here, just so that later on it should not be any problem. So just use the glue, press it, okay, then make it in the center, place it in the center. Fine. Same thing, before pressing, both the rods should be goes through the linkage stopper. Okay, so yeah, now you screw up. Now make sure this should be very much parallel. See, like this. Now you tight this. Similarly, it should be very much parallel. Okay, like this. Now it is very much parallel. You can see. Now check the direction. See, initially the throw is full, so 100% you will find already I have set up. See, I can go to the dual rate. See, dual rate already I set up 50 and 30. You can go as it is the initial stage, make it to 40. Channel number, let us say this is channel number 4 I am using here. It is now 60. In the beginning you will find it is 100 and 0. You make it to 40 and 30. So already I made. This is channel number 4. So go to rate, reduce it to 40. Okay, then save. Okay, now you check it. See, very small movement you should find. See, how you know which one is correct direction. See, normally if I place like this, the direction in which you are moving, it should be go down. See, opposite should be go down. It should be, see, when I am placing like this, it should go up and this should down. See, when I am going for left turn, the left should be rise up. This is the total fuselage you will get. Here you have to fix the vertical horizontal stabilizer. Vertical stabilizer already fixed. I told you have a provision for rudder. If you want to use rudder, then you have to cut this or you have to remove the sellotape which I use attached. So since the trainer plane, so I prefer you go for elevator and L-knot. See, the L-knot has the horizontal vertical stabilizer already cut mark. So here is where the control horn will go, that mark is also provided. So only you have to do, just you fix this here in this manner, drive it and check. There is a triangular gauge, 90-degree gauge. You have to check. This is very, very important. It should be completely perpendicular. See, it should be like this. See, this gauge, after fixing, you have to place like this. So let us use the glue. So with this dry fit only, I will apply the glue on around. Take the glue this side and take the glue on this side. Fine. Now just press it here. You can find, just make it. This should be exactly perpendicular. Now after the pressing, what you have to do, take the hot glue completely so that I can have a 90 degree. Check the 90 degree. This is important, very, very important. Put in the plot table and check the 90 degree. Right. So once you will have a 90 degree, then you will get a parallel to this. The horizontal stabilizer must be parallel to the wing. This is very, very important. This side as well as I am checking this side. See, both the side you have to check. Then let it be dry. Once it's dry, use little bit extra glue to hold the other side, right? Fix this. Make sure it should be 90 degree this side. Hold it till it dry. Okay, so what you do, remove the extra foam, extra glue. This is you will find an extra foam in the kit. From there you can prepare a small piece like this, so that you can remove any excess glue. But you check, this should be completely perpendicular. This should be completely perpendicular. Fine. Now this is dry off completely. You can have check the 90 degree. With the gauze also you have check. Now the horizontal control horn and the push rod is in the upward side. Now you remove this. There is it is attached through only a sticker or cello tape, right? So take this to this side, and there is a marking here, you can observe here. So just you have to fix it. It is exactly in the same size it is meant. So place this, you have to fix it in this manner, right? So apply the glue here. This job will be over now. Fill the glue, and then you press the, you observe this should be completely horizontal, because it already the push rod is meant, we have made in that manner. Let it be dry. I have attached the wings, horizontal stabilizer. Now go for, you will find directly in this manner the prop saver along with the, this is APC blade I have chosen because whenever it falling down, if you take a normal nylon blade, it will break. So it is a cheap and non-breakable first time. So if you use APC blade, it is quite, so it is coming in the kit, so no problem. So just press, same way you will get, just press it here, right? And see, the number should be in the upward direction. Up to the end you press, then use the screwdriver to tighten it. Make sure it is perfectly tight, so that when you are flying, the prop should not come out. So make tight a little bit more. So now see, it is bending. So whenever it fall down, it will bend, but it will not allow the prop to bend like this. Okay. So my prop is already tight. Just cross check, see whether it is coming out or not. If it like this, you can tight a little bit more. This side also. Okay. Just cross check. It is very strong now. Always cross check before you fly. Okay, should be very strong. Okay, fine. You have attached. Now come to the wings. Before that, you take your baby sticks. You cut the holes are also provided. Hole mark also there. Nothing to worry. So no need to change any holes. Just take some part, cut it, then place this, right? Then same thing, right? Then use your battery. This battery should be go little bit front, so you can use anything like foam or something you can use in the top. So I am taking this stick first, placing this, then I am placing this sticks. Anyway you can go. So then I take the receiver. You can purchase. This is channel number 3 will go to EAC will go to channel number 3. This is normal 30 amp AC only, but what you have done, from this normal motor and AC, I cut down the bullet connector, directly disconnect, so that the weight of the bullet connector you can reduce. And then one for elevator will be your channel number 2, and lastly the wing, which is our channel number 1. If you are using LNOR, I am using channel number 4 as LNOR. It's up to you. What are the way you are following? Then just take it little bit off. And once again removing this, I will take my receiver a little bit off, so that my battery is a little bit small, so it should be to get the center of gravity CG until a little bit off. Now I am giving the power. So before that, first on the transmitter is on, so I am applying the power now. Red is goes to rest, black is going to black. Okay, so here is the power. Now I will attach the rubber band. So let's take the rubber band, go below this wire, don't go above. So carefully you hold it one side and other side like this. One wire place like this. Place it in the middle. Then go for other rubber band. Initially it will be little bit tight, so I am not giving this screw. So keep the screw above. Okay, once it is fixed, actually initially only you have to fix it, right? Then apply the screw here. You can see the CG is around 3.5 centimeter from the leading edge. So you can see here is a 3.5 centimeter I am holding. So if you are not finding this CG, you just measure, take the scale and measure around 3.5 centimeter. From here it is around 3.5 centimeter. You see there is a two black mark. It is around 3.5 centimeter from the leading edge. So hold it here like this, and you check whether little bit nose heavy is preferable. So see, slightly nose heavy according to adjust your battery. If you are using, I am using 500 mAh battery. If you are using 900 mAh battery, just take the battery away from it, this, so that you will get this CG point, right? So once everything is checked, I haven't applied screw here. You should apply screw in the beginning only. So this screw, you have to fit it down the screw here. Okay, so my throw is, see, it is the wing is almost parallel to the, completely parallel to the horizontal stabilizer. It should be very, very important. Now see, all the throw should be 40%, 30 to 40%. See, I have just already. When it is going down, it should go up. When it is going up, it should go down. So normally up for taking off. Now rudder is not used. Once you use, if you want, there is a hole provided. You can place the servo here, and with the marking here, you can place for rudder. So it is excellent plane. You can fly nicely. So it will take off very quickly. So let's go for fly. Okay.